Crews are still busy trying to keep those roads safe for you to drive after the icy day. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Ashley Hall.
And I'm Brian Morton. We have team coverage of those road conditions tonight. News Watch 12's Adam Schooms and Rachel Teedy have been talking with road crews and first responders about those road conditions today. And we'll hear from Adam in just a moment. First, we turn to Rachel, who rode along with ODOT crews on I-5 today.
On News Watch 12 at 4, I was just off of Highway 66. Well, for this newscast, I moved down the highway a little bit to Immigrant Lake because I wanted to show you this beautiful view that's behind me. So take a look at the hills behind me. You can see those hills have a beautiful dusting of snow. And as I pan towards the north here, you can see the snow is also on the ground and along Highway 66. Now, the road actually wasn't too bad on my drive here, but ODOT crews were out on the highway today using de-icer and making sure that those roads stayed nice. Now on News Watch 12 at 4, I introduced you to Marcus Havnier. He's been plowing with ODOT for the past 2 years, but in the summer, he also fights fires with ODF. He says while those may seem like polar opposites, fighting one helps fight the other. Marcus will spend 12 hours in this truck today, clearing roads and keeping the ice off.
I was out on Highway 66 this morning, and it was about a 12-mile stretch I had to do. And you get all the way out there and you turn around and you start coming back to do the westbound lane, and you can see that de-icer already starting to work and burn off the frost.
Marcus does this in the winter, but in the summer, he does the polar opposite. He fights fires.
Went to school for it. I've been doing that since I was 18.
It's through a partnership between ODOT and the Oregon Department of Forestry. If you say fighting fires seems like the more dangerous of the two, Marcus would disagree with you. He says being out on the highway, helping people with crashes, is more dangerous.
If you're one or two guys, you don't have the numbers looking out for you. You don't have helicopters and planes up in the air watching your back. It's like you're kind of on your own at some point.
But he says the training for both go hand in hand.
Up on a wreck, some of that experience from fire helps you relay the information to dispatch.
Marcus and his team keep tabs on the road temperature. They use salt, a sand-like material, and de-icer.
We got a road temperature. Basically, there's a sensor on the front of the plow that's shooting down on the road, and it's picking up the temperature off the road.
If the roads are below 35 degrees, that's when the de-icer comes out. But when the plows are out, keep your distance. Marcus says trying to pass a plow isn't a smart idea.
It's hectic. I mean, there's a lot going on inside these trucks. There's a lot going on the road. Just to be patient.
Now Marcus says there's a way for you to tell if de-icer is on the roads. It'll look a little bit darker and there'll be a nice sheen to it. But you can also watch for spray. So take a look at this video. You'll see as the truck drives by, there's a spray that comes off of the tires. You see that as the truck drives by. Marcus says he watches for that, and he knows that's how he knows that de-icer is working. But he also watches for puddles on the road. So once that spray stops, he knows the road could use a second coat. Now crews work in 12-hour shifts. So coming up at 6 o'clock, Marcus and the rest of his team will be off the clock and a new team will take over. Live in Ashland, Rachel Teedy, News Watch 12.